I am on a mission to go to every national park in the United States, and this video is about my time in Saguaro National Park in Arizona. I spent the night in Tucson, which was a great idea because then it was a super easy 30-minute drive to get to the park. On the drive, I started to notice a bunch of saguaros popping up everywhere, which got me really excited to see if there's going to be even more in the park. There are actually two separate sides to this park, which are totally different areas, and the west is easier to get to, and I totally recommend it.
Crowded.
Packed. Here we are in the visitor center. Some of the animals and plants we might encounter. I got a postcard and magnet, and we're ready to go.
Continue on North Kinney Road for 1 mile.
We're starting at the desert. We're going from here to Desert Discovery, and then we'll do this loop, do this hike, and then loop back. Here we are arriving at the Discovery Trail. Small parking lot for it, but there's enough space. This is a perfect first trail of the day because it has signs to teach you about the local flora and fauna you might discover. This is extremely biodiverse desert and has over 7,000 species of plants and animals. So they named just a few of those. Next, we drove to the Valley View Overlook Trail. It is a 0.8 mile long round trip trail, which is good for beginners. It's the Valley View Trail. The trail drops in and out of washes and then ascends to a ridge. This trail is great for seeing a vast view of saguaros and the Sonoran Desert. I visited this trail in late January and the temperature was perfect. The morning started chilly, but by the time we had reached the park, it was in the 60s for our visit. And fun fact, guys, saguaros can actually only be found in the Sonoran Desert. Our last trail of the day. What was it called? The Civilian Conservation Corps built this. On the way to the top, you walk through the Civilian Conservation Corps picnic area, which was built in the 1930s. The absolute coolest part of this park is that this Signal Hill consists of over 200 prehistoric Hohokam Native American petroglyphs, many of which can actually be viewed from the trail. They were created from about 550 to 1,550 years ago. Petroglyphs are created by removing part of the rock's darker surface patina, often called desert varnish, and they use several techniques to do this. The meaning is a mystery. It may tell a story, mark a trail, be a prayer, or commemorate an event. Signal Hill was my favorite trail of the day. It is beginner friendly, but there are a bunch of steps, so just beware of that. We spent about 3 hours on the west side of the park, and it was totally worth the stop. So now let's follow along to my next stop, which is White Sands National Park.